Okay. Well, thank you everyone for being here this evening. Happy New Year's. 2026, it's all about new beginnings, and here we are, all together, one big happy family. And I appreciate each and every one of you being here. So I want to share my screen. Let me make sure that I have healthiswealth.biz, and I'm going to go ahead and open up that in just a second. Here we go. So I'm going to share my screen and make this bigger. Okay. So this is healthiswealth.biz, and this website was created by Connie Lucas for the team. And I'm just going to shrink our window of everybody here. But this is, again, Health is Wealth. We all know we're here when we see the lady running up the hill. One of the areas I want to show you is the 3 bars at the top right. This is the menu. So when you click on those, you'll see the welcome page, which is this page that we're on currently. Then we have step-by-step training, business tools, which that's where majority of the marketing materials are located. And then we also have different events coming up, and another page for resources and links. So I'm just going to start where we are, and one step at a time. The very first thing for anybody who is new here, I strongly suggest you watch this video presented by Connie Lucas. Basically, she explains the layout of this site and where to go and basically what to do. But I do walk you through all of this as well. So the very first thing you'll want to do, if you haven't done so already, is type in your text message, Health is Wealth, on your phone to the number listed there, 480-992-0544, and you will start to receive alerts for when meetings are going to start. And they do send them out about an hour prior to the start time of the different Zoom meeting. And all of these meetings are tied into ConnieZoom.com. And I know all of you here, I believe all of you here, I should say, know Connie by now as being one of our team leaders. All right, next, if you haven't joined the team channel, you'll want to first download the Telegram app, which is a free app on your phone and or computer. And then you're going to click this link. This is a private channel, and the only way to get to it is through this link right here. So you'll join the team channel, click on join channel, and then that will allow you to come in and be part of it. It's not a channel where there are people chatting back and forth. This is videos that have been recorded and are uploaded into this Telegram channel. So it's more for your knowledge base rather than chatting with other people. And then after you do that, you want to click on join the practitioners channel. Again, the only way to get to it is through this channel. So you're going to click join channel and it will take you in. The practitioner channel is more on the different science and the results. Most of the information uploaded in here is by David Schmidt and the different health practitioners. Okay. All right, so you would click join channel. Sorry, there was something under my shoe. Okay. After you do those things, you'll want to get the Live Younger newsletter. This is a free weekly newsletter that we all get. It's sent to all of us by Robin and Gregory Mascari, who are at the top of our team. So you'd enter your email address, your first and last name, and then click on the gold sign up bar. Okay. And then for those of you who are on Facebook and want to learn more information, whether it's on the business and or products, you would click join the Facebook group. It's going to take us out of Health is Wealth and into liveyoungersuccess.com. And you can see that in the upper left corner of your screen. The Facebook groups is actually under the Business Basics tab. And when I click on that selection at the top, the menu drops down, and then you can find the Facebook groups towards the bottom of that list. But you would click this and it should link you into the Facebook group. Okay, and there are a couple different ones. Let me get out of that. Okay, and then here we have the new app, the Lifewave Now app, and there's a video here, and there's also information on the replicated website, which is offered through liveyounger.com. And so it would be liveyounger.com / and then whatever your username is, or how you want people to find you. And then it's $50 a year, which is great. So we can click this link here, and it just takes us into the area where you would actually sign up for this. So you would add a photo of yourself. So what I was saying before, liveyounger.com / and then your name. Or in Fred's case, I think Passion Trust. So you can find Fred that way. And then it would take a JPEG photo to upload, and it's $50 a year, you guys. It's full of all kinds of great information, and there's a whole section too on the different patents that are approved that we have. Okay, and then the Lifewave Now app, which is the new app. So you would click here. All right, so I'm still seeing that it's, and I know Darlene spoke about this earlier, but there is a newer free version of this app. So right now I'm seeing the $9 a month, but the first 30 days are free. That would be a monthly. Annually, it would be $89 a year annually, and then you get 2 months for free. So okay, let me get out of here. Okay, so below those sections we have step-by-step training videos, which I want to go in here so that you can see these. But before I do, I want to share with you the weekly Zooms. So every Sunday night, and these are all on ConnieZoom.com, and you can see that right up here. Here, I'll zoom in a little bit. Okay. So Sunday night, we have Doc Talk beginning at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. This is an hour-long conversation, similar to Michael's Miracle Monday. However, we have, there are physicians in there who will answer or explain, I should say, how these patches work and basically the benefits of using them. And then people share their stories as to what the patches have been doing for them. Monday we have a business training. Again, 4:30 p.m. Pacific, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. This is following Michael's Miracle Monday call. So I encourage everyone, please make sure you watch the Miracle Monday call, and then you can attend the business training immediately following Michael's. All right. Then there is a second Doc Talk. This is designed more for the international team. However, any of us can listen in and watch. But this is Thursdays at 9:30 in the morning Pacific or 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. And then the other times that are listed there, 5:30 p.m. CET, that would be Central European time, and then 6:30 p.m. SAST is South Africa Standard Time. And then these are the graphics for each of the different trainings. Okay, oops, I cut some of them off, sorry. All right, so that's that. But let me go back up here. And I want to go into the step-by-step training videos. Okay. Now, the other way I could have gotten there, remember the little menu, the 3 lines at the top right of the screen? I could have gone there and clicked on the step-by-step training. So either way, it will get you there. Now, these are the first 3 videos that are highly suggested that everyone watch who's newer to the business, and maybe even you've been doing this for a while, but you need a refresher. So the 3 combined total about an hour. So I want to say they're each about 20 minutes long. We do have Manager Maker, presented by Mark Holden and Connie Lucas. But this is a great training so that you get the gist of building your business. This has underneath the video, it has the option for you to download and print the 2020 binary worksheet. So who are you going to put on your left side? And then who are you going to put on your right side? And, work with these people, whether in the beginning it's going to be more frequent and then it might taper off. Maybe the first month you're talking to that person weekly, and then the second month with it's every couple of weeks or once a month, or maybe they don't need your help because they're exploding with their Lifewave business. Everybody's different, but this is a great way to keep tabs on paper if you're pen and paper. Otherwise, everything is in your back office, which tells you who is under which side. Okay. Whoops. Sorry about that, you guys. Let me go back. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is that 20 by 20 worksheet. Okay, and then we have the cycle of the business. So when you're building your business, basically we're talking to people. We bring up, or maybe it's brought up in conversation. Maybe they're talking about not feeling well. Maybe they've gone through some different experiences, that life throws us, different curveballs along the way. And it comes up, well, what do you do? Well, I'm involved with this company. Have you heard of stem cells? Blah, blah, blah. And it just elaborates from there. So and then we invite to Doc Talk. We share a video from the app. And I still have the blue and orange man. That video, it's a 2-minute video on what is phototherapy. And I actually have it saved in my phone. So I will send that out to people when they want a little bit better of an understanding rather than me explaining. And then invite them to Doc Talk and invite them to Miracle Monday, because they're both full of great information. And then when they're ready, you can have that 3-way call with your upline, whether that's Fred or Arthur or Jennifer or Darlene or me or whoever. One of us is going to, do the 3-way call with you to help answer questions and maybe guide and draw out information from that individual. What are they looking for? How are they feeling? What is it that they are looking to maybe achieve? Is it to feel better? Is it more energy? Well, we all know what can help with that, right? The X39. Anyways, so it's just about talking and sharing, but at the same time, you want to listen. And you don't want to talk too much. There's an acronym that I learned of in this course that I'm taking. It's called WAIT, WAIT, and it stands for Why Am I Talking? We want them to talk. We want them to share. We want to ask those open-ended questions so that they can spill it out. Right? We don't want to be the ones to throw up all over people. Okay. We just want to find out what it is that they want. All right. And if they're ready to sign up, then sign them up. If they need more information, continue to offer information, send them your website, your replicated site. It's full of information. And, if that doesn't work, just keep communicating, initiate the conversation, share the In Touch videos, invite to the Doc Talk and Miracle Monday, offer a 3-way call when they are ready, and keep repeating until they either say, not right now, I'm not ready, I can't do this, or they're ready and they want to sign up. All right, let's see. Does anybody have any questions at this time? Okay, so I will continue. All right, let's see. All right, now staying active. This was touched on briefly before I hit the record button, but staying active, let's click this and it will take us into Live Younger Success. So 5 ways to stay active. Have a monthly subscription order. Now, for those of us who are managers, at least managers, we need to have 110 PV as a manager and above. Below a manager, it's 55 PV. So 55 PV equates to 1 sleeve of any of the support patches. And I always say Eon, but it could be glutathione or the energy enhancer. Any of those is equivalent in value to 55 personal volume points. Now, that's all you need up until you rank as a manager. Once you're a manager, you need 110 PV. What most of us do is order the performance bundle, so that keeps us covered. Right? Now, if you're a director, you still need 110 PV. If I think it changes once you get up to I can't think of the rank. The next rank, the executive rank, I think you need more, but I'm not 100% sure unless I look at the chart. Okay, so executive director, we need, and I'm looking at my chart, we need 200 PV. So once you hit 1-star executive director, going up from there, you need 200 PV. So right now, as a 3-star director, 2-star, 1-star, down to manager 1-star manager, we only need 110. I say only, but we need 110 PV up through being a 3-star director. Okay. And then again, once you rank at a 1-star executive, you do need 200 PV. Now PV counts our order plus any of our customers' orders counts towards PV. Okay. So another way you can stay active is upgrading. So say you came in at a core and then you want to upgrade to the advanced, and then that would be in a month. Here, I'll just show you. Okay, so we do get points for upgrading, and we get more volume for upgrading. All right, now then we can also get points from our customers. And then the other area where we get our points, and this is all relating to being active, as we order maintenance kits. Now maintenance kits will keep us active for a period of time in between ordering those. They have 3-month maintenance kits for different things, either the support patches or the X patches. So you can get 3 months worth. You're buying in bulk, but you're saving on shipping, and you do get a little bit of a break in price. Now for some of the larger maintenance kits, the X39 and 49, they have a 6-month maintenance kit, and that will keep you active for 6 months, so you don't lose your volume, and that would be your 110 points every month for 6 months. And those can be found in your back office underneath the store tab. So when you're in your back office, you would hover over the store tab, the menu drops down, and that gives you the option to look at the different maintenance kits. Okay. And then finally, you always want to shop from your own store. So when you're in your back office and you're wanting product, you're going to click on the store tab again and go to the products and select whatever it is you want. You can either go to all products, or you can just go to X39 and 49 and order the performance bundle. So, but that's up to you, and these are the ways you're going to stay active in Lifewave. All right. Now, the third video, she talks about income producing activities, and there's a great little journal that was created by Cheryl Edmonds, and she's another great person to maybe get to know or speak to if you have the opportunity when it comes to Lifewave and other things too. She's a nice lady. So this is just the short version, the 30-day version. She has the full 90-day version. Also a weekly summary. I'm just going to show you guys the weekly summary, and basically this is what all of us can do to help improve our earnings, right? Our income. She has listed Monday through Friday. You can also put Saturday and Sunday, because I think every day, is a day to share what we know. So, but who are you talking to or texting or meeting in person? We want to pique their interest. Send videos. Also, share. So we want to share information about the company, about products, and maybe even about the business side of it, if there's interest. Maybe something they say is something they're sharing is, oh, I don't make enough money, blah, 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 my job, this, that, the other. And you can bring up, well, I'm involved with this company, and this could be like a little side hustle for you if you want to know more. I'm happy to share more information with you. And if there's interest, then you invite them. And again, it's inviting. So, and sharing. So, listening. Why am I talking? We want to listen to them, right? Okay. And then we want to make new contacts and follow up. Robin Mascari always says, success is in the follow-up. And really, it is. And it took me a little bit of time to really comprehend what she meant by that. I mean, because I'm a nurse, you guys. And this, even though I've been doing this for now 2.5 years almost, it's still every day you're learning something. And, it's just, you want to have fun with this. And sharing what we know with those who want to learn. I mean, I don't do these Zooms just to do them. I enjoy doing this with you guys. So, and again, I thank all of you for being here. Okay, so enough of my blabber. Okay. But anyway, so these are the 3 videos that we all should be watching. And again, the very seasoned brand partner can watch these anytime as well. Now below that, there's a video on the comp plan, and this is the new compensation 2.0. One of these forms, and I think it's this one, Fast Start Possibilities, has a lot of information on it. And Connie spoke, and her husband Barry, they spoke on Michael's business call, I think last week. If it wasn't last week, it was the week before. But this was brought to everyone's attention. And to me, it's a lot to look at. So you have to kind of go little by little, piece by piece, and start up here. This is what you get. 10 preferred, this is what you would work towards. So 10 preferred customers in your first week gets you to 2-star manager. Okay, you would want to have your core kit, right? So there's, I mean, you have to work at this, and it's getting out there, it's sharing, it's doing, whether it's you're doing the legwork, maybe you work in a place where this is welcomed, and you can start signing people up who really could use this, because I think Lifewave isn't for everybody because everybody doesn't want this, but it is for anyone who does want this. So this is a breakdown of how you can get to that manager level in a short amount of time. And it shows you the different breakdowns. If you're good with charts like this, then you'll get it. Some of us, myself, I speak of, this is like, it's in my face, and I'm like, what do I look at first? So it's a little overwhelming for me, and I'm just being honest with you guys. But it does break things down. You just have to look, and I think take your time and try not to get overwhelmed. All right, because it's a lot. So, but it's here for us. Okay. Does anybody have any questions at this time? No? Okay. I will continue. Okay. Here's the full version of the comp plan. I'm not going to really go into the nitty gritty of the comp plan. I actually appreciate Connie and Barry going over the comp plan with all of us. So, okay. Jennifer? I think you're muted, Jen. Oh, Anna. Sorry.
Yeah, I can speak, but it's Anna, huh? Okay.
I saw. Never
Yeah.
mind. I guess I saw Alan at the last. Okay. Anna?
Yeah, I had a question as to you had gone over that one section, and depending on where you are, I was just wondering about setting like the next goal for something to work on. I get overwhelmed, like just like you, when I see all that. So I was just trying to figure out how I could break it down in a way that doesn't overwhelm me, because overwhelming me stops me. So I just was wondering if you had any suggestions on that.
You're a manager?
Yes, 1 star.
Well, congratulations.
Thank
So
you.
you're welcome. So they have you printed out the 9 ways to earn? So there's a sheet right here called 9 ways to earn. And I don't know if this is going to be more confusing or what. But this shows you where people can purchase at retail, or we sign them on as a customer. And when people sign up as a brand partner, it shows you the different amounts that you'll make. So the core, we would earn the $35, and then all the way up to premium is $405 if they come in at that level. But people can work their way up to the premium. Like if they don't have the money for the premium, and the prices are here. And I know you asked me something else completely, but I just wanted to show this to everybody. But these are the different prices for the enrollment kits, which again is a one-time that you're coming in at that level. And then these are the amounts of money that we make over here. So until somebody, I'm going to go back, but until somebody ranks as a manager, and I'm talking about brand partners, they only need 55 PV. But now that you're a manager, you need 110 PVs. So that will be over here. So to get to the next level, 2-star, you would have to double. So right now you're probably 750. Hang on, because my screen's not doing what I want it to do. I think this is the TDV, total, or QV. So the total volume underneath you, you would have to double it to get to the next level, 2-star manager. So customers count towards your commissions. That's my understanding. Brand partners count towards growing your team. So Jen, I know Anna is under you, but am I explaining this correctly, Jennifer?
Okay, unmute. Yes, you are. And I can work with Anna separately afterwards too. But I love your question, Anna, and I think it's important because we all need to be following this and learning from it, you know. I'm going to ask Connie if she's available tomorrow to come on, the manager maker. So we'll see what she shares also with that. But I think you're doing a great job, Roxanne.
Oh, thanks.
You know,
Thank you.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So Connie says we should all print this 9 ways to earn sheet out. And she and Barry both say they have like 10 of them laying around their house. I have one, and it's actually next to me. And it gives you the insight. Now, back to here, what I was talking about earlier with the volume and how we only need, and I say only, need 110 PV as a manager, 1-star manager, all the way up to 3-star director. But then again, once we rank as an executive, as a 1-star executive, then we need 200 PV under us. So again, the PV is going to come not only from us, but any customers that we have enrolled with us. So customers count towards the volume or towards our PV, but the brand partners count towards our growth of our team. And then there's other things that you can look at. I think anybody who has done this type of business before, they would definitely understand this. And this shows you all the different ways to earn money, which I'm not the money person like Connie is. She's the business, and I prefer to leave it that way because I don't want to confuse anybody. Okay. All right. Now we have for anybody who is interested in the bonus training. This is where you would go for that. I'm not going to go into this, but I do want to show you this is where you're going to find extra trainings. Eric Worre, who is one of the gurus of network marketing, he's got a video here, and there's more information on the team's YouTube channel. So click that, and then it takes you in to our Lifewave Zoom channel. All right. Our YouTube, I'm sorry, Lifewave YouTube channel. Okay. And there's a lot of different videos here. There's 86 listed here. And everything's at your fingertips. You can watch some of these videos on the different athletes. Look, here's Dr. Annabelle right here, and Dr. Pena. So, and then that's just one area. And we have a lot of information in here. Peggy Sealfon, when she was hosting the Entrepreneur Way, and there's a video here with Michael Jaco. And all of these, her videos, are about a half an hour long. All right, so that's that. And then I want to show you guys the business tools. Now this is where you'll go for your marketing tools. And how are we doing on time? Getting there. Okay. This is where we go for our marketing tools, business cards, as well as signage. If you're doing an event or a patching party, you want to have something up there so people can see um, the nice display that we have. Let's go here, business cards and marketing tools. But there's also an area, and I'll get to that after I just show you this, but this is where you go for your business cards and other marketing tools that you'll need, or maybe you want. Okay, so this first section, and it tells you up here, but the first section is like your catalog. So it shows you all the different business cards, the information cards, let's see, the envelopes that you put the information in. Let me grab something real quick. Now, I recently ordered some of this product in the through this site, but I ordered the envelope, and this is part of the mini card bundle, and then I put the cards inside, so what to expect, and then information on GHK copper peptide. And then the next one I have in there is the all products flyer. So it's front and back. I don't know if you guys can see this okay. But I'll show you it in just a second. And then we have before and after images, different people. And then this goes over the different enrollment kits people can come in at, and then we can check off what they want. And on the back of these individual cards, there's spaces to write notes. Some of them are front and back, and then some of them, this one, before and after, has a mini health tracker on the back. So it's really nice, and I try to show people when I'm giving them information, and sometimes they don't, have the attention to be shown everything. So I'll call them later and go over the information that I give them. But it's just nice because there's so much information, but it's condensed, and they can walk away with this. I also have it printed in Spanish. I'm just going to show you the envelope, but the cards are also in Spanish. So, when I was little, I used to speak Spanish, but I don't now. Okay. So these are the different cards that are offered. These are 2.5-inch square, and you can see the price and then the quantity for the different amounts. And then they also come in 2 different coats. So, but again, this, we can't check the box here. It won't let me check the box here. So we have to go through this whole catalog, find what you want. It's like, this is the card that I liked. So this little patch could change your life. And then on the back, I have I think I have this one. And this is actually an abstract of the patent. So it tells you about it, and then it has the QR code for Live Younger, and it also has the QR code for your website. And then you would put your name and phone number at the bottom of the card. All right, so that's one option. We have regular size or standard size business cards that are, you can see the size there. Again, quantity and cost, as well as the finishing coat on the cards. You can have your photo or you don't have to have your photo, but you definitely want a QR code so that can link them into your website. These are the backs of the different, there's 6 different backs to these cards. So it's whatever resonates with you. Okay. And then this is information on the little mini bundle info cards. That's what I have here. So you get 100 of each, and I have 5 different cards. So 100 of each card. They are expensive. I'm not going to lie. They are expensive. And then the envelope is separate. So, but the bundle, when you get the bundle, this is the price. When you purchase them individually, these are the prices. Okay, so they go up. All right. And again, these are the cards that you get. So what to expect. GHK copper peptide. The product summary. So front and back has all the patches, including the AccuLife for veterinary use. And it also has the Alavita, the creams, and the patches. All right, and then before and after images, and then the health tracker. So this is, I mean, it's expensive, but it's nice because we're sharing with people who maybe they don't know this, or maybe they, didn't pay attention to, or didn't hear somebody speak while listening to Doc Talk. Or maybe they missed part of it. I don't know. But it's nice to have that information in hand if you need it. Okay. And then the envelopes are separate. So what I have been doing is I ask whoever I hand this to, I ask, could you please read this out loud? And they look at me like I have 4 heads. And I'm like, come on, it's going to stick better. You're going to understand it better. So I have them read it. And they're like, okay. The X39 light technology. They whisper it. I'm like, I can't hear you. And I'm not trying to be mean, but I want them to read it out loud, like when we're in school and it's our turn to read the Encyclopedia Britannica. I don't know. Anyways, I'm like, what did you say? And then they're like, the X39, so I'm like, don't be shy. Don't be shy. I'm not going to bite you. I just want to be able to hear you read what is written so that you can understand this better. So, and I'll read it because it's a little blurry. The X39 light technology patch. The X39 light technology patch is made of organic crystals, amino acids, salt, water, and oxygen that form a perfect lattice structure. This lattice structure is a reflector of light. Whose light? Your light. Our bodies radiate a low-grade infrared light. We know this is true because people use night vision goggles to see that light. When a patch is placed on our body, it reflects back our own light to make change in your body. We call that photobiomodulation, light making change in your body. And this light works fast to turn old cells young again. And then I let them know after they read this, I either let them know right after or just before. We have over 200 patents, and I think this is probably one of the only wellness companies out there that has, maybe it's the only company out there that has that many patches, but that's a lot. And I don't know if most people don't understand. Most people don't realize how difficult it is to get a patent, to obtain a patent. I know some of you on here know know exactly how that is. But most people out there don't understand. Anyways, so, but those who do, they're like, wow. I'm like, yeah, that's a lot. So, anyways, so that's that. Whoops. Sorry, guys. And then there are little stickers you can have printed with your information on, and maybe stick that on the back of the envelope so they know who to contact. But I throw in a business card in here, and I make sure that they have my information. And then we have information cards. These would be great in like a wellness center or some type of place like that. Stem cell activation, and more info cards. So the power of the patch, this is the front, and then the back. I actually have this one. You can put your contact information at the bottom. And by the way, the QR code here takes you into liveyounger.com. And then this is a different information card. This one kind of highlights the things and what to expect again. So a lot of it's repetitive, but it's different. Here we have our different signage, a couple different sizes. We have the full floor length version, as well as a tabletop banner. And these are self-contained in a nice aluminum casing. I keep looking to my left because that's where mine is. And it comes in a nice carry bag, and they just roll up, and it comes with the post, so you'd stick it into place and pull it up to the whatever the height of it is, and get it set up. And you can set this up in like less than 30 seconds. Okay, so there's different signs, and again, it's whatever resonates with you. Okay, there's no right or wrong. So there's a lot of different ones. So this sign is really nice because it shows all the different patches that are available. So when you're talking to somebody, you might point to the X patches, and you might, just let them know these are great for athletes, and they're great for everybody. And if they have pain and inflammation, you might want to talk about Eon or even Icewave. Now, the patches at the bottom, except the Silent Nights, but the Icewave and the Energy Enhancer, those are 2 patch systems. So you just want to let them know there are 30 patches per sleeve, but these would be 15 days worth. And because the long haul would be the X39 and 49. And these are more like the as needed patches. So instead of taking a Motrin, you might put an Eon on, or use the Icewave, or maybe a combination. And I'll sometimes say that to people, but anyways. And then we have the AccuLife, which is for the veterinary use for the horses. This is a great patch for animals, dogs. There's a great video out there called Horses Don't Lie. So for any of you who know people in the equine industry, this could be very useful for them. All right, and then we have regular posters. So, I mean, look at these before and after pictures. This lady, I always say, she looks like she could be her daughter or her younger sister or something. It doesn't look like it's the same woman, but it is. And then this lady, I mean, doesn't even look like her. She's totally different looking.
No, actually, if you
Amazing.
want to find a box for crystals, I'm doing all the White House ones in order. I've got to separate them by.
Okay. And anyways, so we have more posters below. And this is a great one too. Poster number 6. So this is all the different athletes. I mean, it's blurry here, but when you see it up close, you notice all these different athletes. Michael Phelps, I believe, different football players, tennis players, weightlifters, all wearing these patches. And it just, I think, depending on whatever event you're at. So if you're at a farmer's market or an outdoor event, you're going to want things that are going to withstand the wind, right? So I don't think one of these posters would suffice for being outdoors. However, down below, oh, here we go with the table throws. Couple of different table throws. The blue is really nice, and then there's a white one also. But what I wanted to show you for the outdoor, we have these vinyl banners. Not we, but Lifewave has the vinyl banners. All of these banners have little grommets in the corners, so you can tie them in like an outdoor tent, and they won't blow away. They might give, they might blow in the wind, but they shouldn't blow away as long as you have them secured and everything. So these would be like for outdoor events type. Okay. And then more brochures, the X39 and 49. I think this would be great. This would be great in like maybe a massage facility or physical therapy office, or even if you find an orthopedic surgeon who is open to this. I'm thinking an orthopedic surgeon. This would be great because what do? They work in sports medicine. So why not, right? And then we have car magnets and a little book on healing with light. So I took you through basically the catalog. Now, section 2, this is where you actually put your orders through. So you could click, say you want, this was what I got. Say I wanted this little patch, and I got it in matte, and I think I picked whatever they had, so I picked this. But maybe I wanted 1,000 of them. So the price will change automatically. So it's $95 for 1,000. It's $55 for 250. So that part changes automatically. And I'm just going to uncheck. And then you can go through this whole thing again, and it's whatever, again, resonates with you. But at the very bottom, there's you would put your information, and it's easy to do. It just, you go right through it. And there's an option to put a note in there. And then when they get this from you, they will communicate with you via email, and she does leave her phone number for you as well. So that part's nice. And then let's see, I want to get out of this and go back to, let's see, just real quick. Different events coming up. Obviously, I mean, the big event for the year is convention in Anaheim. It's in Anaheim again this year. It was in Anaheim back in October. And, but they have some things happening soon. Vision, and also the Orlando event towards the end of January. But you can register for those right here. Okay. Well, I'm going to stop my share. That pretty much concludes my Zoom. And I don't know if you're all still here or not, but for those of you who are, thank you. Does anybody have any questions? I went over a little bit, and that's okay. Did I do a good job? I don't see anybody's
Absolutely.
hands raised, so I must have done my job well.
You did all right. You did great.
Oh, thank you. Um,
Still
so,
recording?
hmm?
It's still recording?
Oh, let me stop the record. Thank you.